To be the first to enter the cosmos, to engage in a duel with nature. Could one dream of anything more? So the first man in space, Yuri Gagarin. Hello everyone, my name is Pranav Baskar and this is my first year in the Norfolk Young Voices Club, and I'm the vice president. And here are some facts about the first spaceship, the evolution, and the most recent spaceship advancements in the space industry. History was made in 1961 when a man traveled into space, launched in a tiny spaceship called the Vostok 1 spacecraft. Inside the spaceship was Yuri Gagarin. Gagarin made one orbit around Earth and then returned back safely. He proved that people can travel to space. Many more spacecraft have come after this, but the Vostok 1 was the first spacecraft that could take humans to space. The Vostok 1 mission only lasted 108 minutes, but managed to go a little more than one orbit around Earth. The Vostok was a tiny spacecraft that made for only one person, and was not designed to land with the person inside, so Yuri had to eject his seat and use a parachute to land safely. The Vostok 1 was the first of 6 other Vostok missions and spaceships, and was one of the many spaceships to come. The evolution of spacecraft started in the same year as the Vostok 1. Alan B. Shepard Jr. was the second human in space on the Freedom 7 spacecraft, which was the first piloted spacecraft. The spacecraft was only in space for a total of 15 minutes, but it showed that humans can pilot a spacecraft. And then 8 years later, history was made when Neil Armstrong took the first steps onto the moon, followed by Buzz Aldrin. The duo was on the lunar surface for 21 hours, so they almost spent a whole day on the moon. Then came the Hubble Space Telescope. The telescope was sent into space on April 25, 1990. This telescope is one of the most advanced telescopes in the world. Now with space industries such as NASA and SpaceX, they are creating advanced spaceships. Here is a future spaceship that is in the making. NASA's Orion spacecraft is built to take humans far beyond what we have traveled. It will serve as an exploration vehicle that will carry the crew to distant planetary bodies and provide safe entry back to Earth. The Orion spacecraft has advanced technologies and looks like a satellite. Orion flew its first mission 6 years ago, and now NASA is planning to launch it again in 2024. Orion was built for mission Artemis 1. On July 2nd of 2019, scientists tested Orion's launch abort system, and it was successful, and the passengers had to test a radiation vest. Orion is supposedly going to the moon and Mars, and possibly somewhere we haven't been to. NASA spacecraft Orion is going to take people where no one has been before. Space exploration has come very far. From Yuri to Neil Armstrong, we have come a long way, and we still have a lot left to go. With companies such as SpaceX on the rise, we can accomplish so much more than we could before. A lot of advancements have occurred since the Vostok 1. I hope the history of space interested you. Thank you.